What is good, guys? What's good? Pull up a chair, get a drink. We're just gonna have some fun tonight, guys. I just wanted to do something like super chill. Hey, Craig, Amal, Sense of Soul. Hey, gorgeous. Amal, Angie, Craig, again, Craig. Do we have a couple Craigs in here? Marine, what's good, guys? So yeah, I just wanted to do something like different, something more laid back. You know what I'm saying? So I know, guys, do you know what I've been told? I've been told I'm pretty uptight, and I don't mean to be uptight. That's just like my natural, like, Gemini getting into her, like, logic self. You know, it's just like a girl's gotta chill sometimes, and I totally get that. So I'm actually having a couple drinks tonight. Don't judge me. I actually, like, never drink. Well, rarely, like every couple months I'll have a drink. So you love my mood? Okay, good, because, you know, it's definitely an accustomed taste, okay? My moon is Sagittarius and my rising is Aries. So I got a lot of fire. Was good 2020. Everybody go check out 2020 because he's going to be having some videos coming out soon too. Okay, so God, guys, I'm so like chill and zen. So even Junior's out there playing with his buddies, and he's like, "You're gonna go live?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course I am. Of course I am." You know. So if you hear Junior out there arguing with his buddies, they're just playing really stupid games. So we're gonna chill in here and be like zen, okay? All right, what's good, guys? Hey, Jacqueline. Is your crush missing you? Well, Maru Saf, let's get a card for energies from crush. Oh, we got Page of Cups in reverse and the Two of Swords. So Maru, I feel like you got your crush really stuck in their head. They're wanting to move towards you, but I feel like they're having a hard time staying optimistic. They may feel like this is not realistic at this moment in time. And with the Two of Swords, Maru, it's like they know they need to make a decision, and it's like they're having a hard time making a heart over head decision in this moment in time. So is he missing you? Absolutely. However, he's having a hard time staying positive and grounded and optimistic in regards to this situation, and very much stuck in his head about you. Okay, so there is something, I do feel like he wants to bring some form of clarity to the situation. Okay. Holy hot damn, guys. It's good. This is going to be so disorganized, guys. I'm going to do as many as I can. And of course, this is laid back, guys, because I did have a couple drinks, okay? Nikki Johnson, will Joey come back? Let's see. This is just fun, guys, okay? Will Joey come back to Nikki Johnson? Ooh, Judgment in reverse wanted to come out with the Nine of Swords in reverse at the bottom. So, Nikki, I feel like there was a lot of final calls made in regards to this situation. Yeah, see, there's a lot of assumptions made in the situation by your person, okay, by Joey. There's definitely love here, but I feel like someone may have been trying to play hard to get or something like that, and it caused a lot of confusion. There is definitely a misalignment between the two of you, and I do feel like he's having a hard time making the right decision. Currently, his energy is in this. He's not seeing the situation clearly, okay? He's not seeing the situation clearly. If you are putting on a front, it's like he's not seeing past that front, like us feminine energies assume masculine energies see, but no, they don't. So I feel like your person, give me one more card. Yeah, with the Four of Wands in reversed, okay? So I don't see him coming back right now. He's not seeing the situation clearly. He does have you in his feelings. You do make him happy. However, it's quite possible that he feels like you don't want him or you have moved on, something like that. There could be some jealousy issues as well. I mean, there is still love, okay? There is still love, but if you have been putting on a front or putting on some form of scene, just drop the act, okay? Because It's not working for him. He's not getting it. He's not picking up the hints. You really have to be straight up with this person. Okay, Nikki? Forever dreams. Will he ever come? So we have the 5 of Cups that wanted to come out. So you're definitely having a lot of disappointment. What do we have for forever dreams, universe, spirits, and guides? Will he ever come? No. Will he ever come, universe, spirits, and guides? I honestly feel like he's not, okay? With the 3 of Swords as the main energy at the bottom, there's definitely a lot of heartbreak on the situation. And I feel like this is more so your energy, forever dreams, having a lot of disappointment, regrets, feeling like you could have done something better. It's causing you way too much out of balance type of energy in this situation. And also it's preventing you from listening to your intuition. With the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, this can literally be saying from the universe, this is not your door. Also, this connection, okay, is also saying forever dreams that it's preventing you from reaching your highest potential, okay? It's causing you to be off grounded. It's causing you to miss opportunities that are good for you, okay? And yes, you're having a hard time. You're being really stuck in the past here with the cups that are knocked over, but you gotta turn around. You gotta see cups that are good for you, okay? You gotta see cups that are good for you. Because I feel like you're just going to be continuously heartbroken about this situation. Could be because of a third party. But with the Emperor in reverse, I feel like, yes, he could be abusing his power or abusing the knowledge of knowing you have feelings for him, but that's not your business anymore. You just gotta be the Empress and move forward. If he doesn't give you time of the day, he doesn't want to give you time of the day. Okay. Catherine, hey girl. I don't know if this is allowed, but anything. Okay, Catherine, I'm going to do your super chat because I didn't really clarify. But guys, I'm not going to favor the super chats because this is really meant to just be fun. But Catherine, I will do yours because I didn't really specify. So this is just meant to be fun, okay? Because I had a few drinks. So, but Catherine, you don't know if this is allowed, but anything that wants to come out for you. All right, what do we have for Catherine Reynolds, Universe, Spirits, and Guides? But I'm not favoring super chats, guys. Okay, what do we have for Catherine Reynolds? What do we have for Catherine? Oh, hot damn, Catherine, you are a new woman, aren't you? You are a new woman. The World card wanted to come out with the Page of Pentacles. Damn, this is like beautiful energy. This is like letting cycles die, being completely open to what the universe has in store. Page of Pentacles, this is planning, this is goal setting, this is those beautiful whiteboard moments. Okay, so I definitely feel like you're in a lot of consideration. You're trying to really find your inner peace right now. With the Page of Pentacles, it's like you're goal setting. You're kind of going back to the pen and paper, listening to your intuition. With the 7 of Pentacles, you're really doing a lot of reflecting on what's working, what's not working, things of that nature. You're really getting your own justice here, Catherine. And girl, I got to tell you, this is beautiful. Okay, just what we got so far. This is beautiful. This is saying that you are completely in tune with your intuition, with your higher self. And even though you may not be yapping to the whole world about it, you are aligned right now. And with the 7 of Pentacles, you're being very assertive with your actions and how it represents your manifestations and what you're receiving in this world. Okay, you're really reflecting on what's working, what's not working. Okay, and you're really aiming to get your own justice. And this is saying that justice will be served for you. Things are going to work out very well for you because you're so trusting in the universe. And so many people expect the universe to do them any favors when they're not even being open to it. Okay, and you are being in this position where you're open to it, you're trusting, because you're done stressing. You may have been really stressing about something in the past, Catherine, that had you all up in your head. It could have been in regards to love, but this is you really pulling yourself out of your head. And in doing so, you're allowing your energy to be really focused in the deserving elements of your life. And like I said, you're really in tune with your intuition. So keep listening, keep reflecting, keep taking accountability and responsibility for your actions and how it impacts your manifestations, and justice will be served for you, okay? Yeah, with the Three of Cups and Page of Cups, there's so much new energy here, goal setting, planning, new opportunities, new ideas. There may be new love coming in for you as well. This is like dates, fun, celebrations, reconnections. This is like really finding those people that are going to mesh well for you, Catherine. And I do feel, like I said, you are a whole new woman. I don't know what the hell you've been through in the past, okay? But you are definitely coming out of your head in that situation. You're being open, willing, accepting of the past. And you're not only seeing the past as something that taught you a lot, but you're looking at it as a positive situation, which is what a lot of people struggle with. They struggle to see a negative situation as a positive situation. And you need to do so in order to trust in the universe to bring you something that is deserving of you, okay? And I feel like you really are trusting of the universe, and justice will be served in whatever situation this is. So you are on the path to success in abundance, in emotional fulfillment, in financial fulfillment. Sorry. I love this. You are really entering that Empress-like energy. I mean, you are the High Priestess right now, right in the middle. I just love this. You are a whole new woman, possibly cutting out some BS in your life. Yeah, and you are just really considering what's out there with the Three of Wands. I feel like with the Two of Pentacles, you've really been doing a lot of consideration of how certain things in your life are impacting you and how they're not. And you're really, I feel like this is more so job related or some form of project that you're wanting to work on or invest a lot of time into with the Three of Wands. This is really manifesting and putting your energy into a direction that you're trusting in, okay? But because you're trusting of something that has come to an end, because you're trusting of the pain was needed in order for your spirit to grow, it's also going to give you that much more of a reward, okay? So just know that your intuition is in check. Whatever it is that came to an end, it's beautiful. Don't second guess yourself. Don't doubt yourself. And justice will be served, okay? Okay, so let's see who I can spot next. Will I reconcile with my ex? For Melinda Soros? Will Melinda reconcile with her ex, universe, spirits, and guides? If you're just popping on, I'm not favoring super chats, okay? So this is just for fun, guys, okay? It's just for fun. I don't want to, you know. Will Melinda reconcile with her ex? Six of Swords. No, I don't see it, okay? But the Three of Swords in reverse, I do see you healing from the situation. I feel like, I mean, we have the Six of Swords in reverse, which is saying that there's a lot of resistance for you. In every relationship, in every connection, whether you are good for this person or not, there's always an extreme amount of discomfort because your soul, your spirit was so used to being in the comfort zone of this person or having this person in your thoughts. And right now you are struggling to release this person from your thoughts. It's mind, body, and soul. We have to nurture our mind, body, and soul in order to completely thrive in our higher self. Okay, and with the Three of Swords in reverse, I do see you healing from this, but there's definitely a lot of resistance. It's like you're still in this energy where you are going against the current, feeling like it's for your best interest because you're so used to that zone. But I feel like this is something you're going to need to release in order to restore your inner peace because it's an unrequited love type of situation with the Ace of Cups in reversed. You're feeding into something that's not giving you anything back in return, and it's not fulfilling you. And sometimes we feel like what will make us happy is the return of someone's love, but that's not always the case. Okay, sometimes we have to completely embrace self-love in order to even know how to give love or receive love. If we don't know how to love ourselves, we don't know how to give love or receive love. Because if we don't see the potential in ourselves, we will not, for sure as hell, see the potential in anyone else. Okay, so I feel like this was an unrequited love situation. I do see you healing from it, but there's definitely an imbalance here, and it's causing, there's a lack of healing here on your part, which I feel like your soul is trying to push you through the healing, but your mind, it's the mind right now for you that's really causing a lot of resistance. Your mind, your thoughts. It's like anything we do in life, anything we want to get rid of, we have to constantly reinforce a different thought process. It does not come naturally. We have to wake up every day. We have to think something. And when we know that that's not good for us, we have to replace that with a different thought. That's just what everybody goes through. It does not go away naturally. It's not as easy as people like to think, but it's something you need to do to regain your spirit's balance, because it's not giving you the harmony that you're needing. Okay. It's unrequited. It's putting a damper possibly even on your own self-worth. And you may feel like if you construct yourself a certain way, they may love you, but it has nothing to do with you, because you are a beautiful piece to this world and you have a perfect puzzle piece to you. You just need to find the person that fits well with you. And this person just is not fitting well with you, and you will heal from the situation, but you have to allow your mind you have to take accountability for your own thoughts. You have to take accountability for your own thoughts, because it's causing you to be at a very stale energy within your mind. And I feel like this is that energy where opportunities are coming your way, but you're not going to see it because you have that blindfold on. Okay. So I hope that helped you. Tell me. Oh my God. I was listening to music, guys, before I came on here, and I'm so pumped. Okay, so does my Virgo love me? Jessica McDaniel. So I'll see how your Virgo views you. Okay, probably a better question. How does Jessica McDaniel's Virgo view her? How does Jessica McDaniel's Virgo view her universe, spirits, and guides? How does Jessica McDaniel's Virgo view her? Okay, so he does see you as someone that's trying to create an opportunity with him. With the Hangman, he may be feeling like you're waiting for some form of answer. You're waiting for some form of clarification. With the Chariot in reverse and the Ten of Wands in reverse, Jessica, he may feel like you are someone that is trying to take on more responsibility than even you can handle. Okay, if you're trying to get into a relationship with him, maybe he feels like you can't actually handle that relationship. You're just wanting it more so because immediately, temporarily, that just seems what you want. He's not trusting the fact that you're willing to put in everything you can into this relationship. He doesn't feel like the situation is stable with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, with the Eight of Cups or the Eight of Wands in reverse, Three of Cups, and the Five of Swords in reverse, I do see him blocking communication. Could be because of a third party, but with the Five of Swords in reverse, I feel like he's pulling back from this. He doesn't want the drama. He doesn't want the drama, and he doesn't trust whatever opportunity you are trying to give him. Okay? Whether he feels you're not willing to take on the responsibility of the situation or he's not, either way, he feels like there's no stability, there's no possibility for this to come together. It's not about whether he loves you or not. It's just the way he's thinking right now is this doesn't really make sense right now. There's no stability. And I feel like he's definitely going to protect his heart, protect his emotions, and focus on his financial stability before he offers anything to you, because right now it doesn't seem like it makes sense. Okay. Could be because of a third party, like I said, but I feel like there's going to be blocked communication or some form of distance. There's going to be delays. I feel like you're going to be waiting a while if you want to see results with this Virgo, okay? I do feel like he's kind of waiting around to see what happens because he doesn't trust whatever it is you're saying to him. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Will I reconcile? Will I reconcile with my ex Pisces for Carol Souza? What What do we have for Carol Souza, Universe, Spirit, and Guides? Will she reconcile with ex-Pisces? Will Carol Souza reconcile with ex-Pisces? No. 10 of Cups in reverse and the Empress in reversed, okay? So what this is saying is, if this was a relationship, I don't see it coming back together. This is pretty point blank. And with the Empress in reverse, this is something that you have to take into account as well. Because not only is this situation not being nurtured, but this could also be saying that this person, the environment that this person brings you, is not the energy field that your spirit thrives in. Okay, so just keep that in mind, because again, sometimes we feel like we need people, we want people, it's uncomfortable without them, but at the same time, our energy may not be thriving within them. And with the Lovers in reverse at the bottom, I feel like this is a soulmate connection that did have a fallout, that's done its time, and now it's time to learn the lessons from the situation, because I don't feel like this is a fulfilling situation for you or this person, and I really don't see I don't see it being manifested or continued, okay? So I really feel like you need to focus on you right now and what's best for your kiddos, if there is kiddos involved with this Empress energy, because this situation is draining you energetically, okay? It's not the environment you want your energy to thrive in, okay? So no, I don't see reconciliation. Sorry, I know I'm supposed to only pull one card for each person, and I forget, okay? Who's next? What has Leo been hiding from me? Nearly 4 years. You're a Pisces. What has he been hiding from you for nearly 4 years? What has Leo been hiding from Valley? I'm not going to lie, that sounds like an assumption. It sounds like you're assuming he's been hiding something. That's just what I intuitively feel. What has the Leo been hiding from Valley, Universe, Spirit, and Guides? Sorry, guys, I had a couple drinks, okay? We're just having fun. We're just having fun. What has the Leo been hiding from Valley, if there has been any secrets? Well, hot damn. Oh, your Leo is so defensive, isn't he? Is that what you mean? He's hiding his love? We got the 6 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, and the 7 of Wands. So your Leo definitely has more feelings than he may lead on. Okay, because with the 4 of Pentacles, he's been being very greedy with his emotions, with his time, with his money, with his energy in itself. He's been very on guard too. It's like every time you talk to him, it's like he goes on the defense, right? He's nervous to open up. He's nervous to be vulnerable, but he does miss you. He may feel like he needs to apologize here. And with the Wheel of Fortune, he does feel like this is something that could work out for the best for the both of you. I honestly don't get any bad energy from this person. We do have the Moon on the bottom, but this is more so like that overthinking energy. It can represent deception, but just with the rest of the cards, I feel like this is more of an overthinking type of energy. Yeah, because he knows he needs to make things right with you. He knows he needs to make things right with you, but it's like he doesn't want to acknowledge that. He doesn't want to come forward with whatever this is he wants to make right with you. Maybe it was simply his greedy behavior in the past, but I honestly don't get any bad energy from this person. Okay. Yeah, he's just trying to avoid drama. He doesn't want to cause conflict. He doesn't want to fight. Maybe he's overthinking how you will react, but he does want to bring balance to the situation. He wants to make things right with you. He misses you. He wants to reconcile, or he misses the way things used to be. But at the same time, it's like he doesn't know how to approach you. So I do feel like he's being very greedy, and it may seem like a selfish, egotistic type of way, but it's purely because of an overthinking type of energy. Now you got to realize, us feminines, the Moon energy is a very feminine energy, okay? It's a very feminine energy. And we can expect masculine energies to just absorb this naturally, but they don't. Masculine energies go off what they see. And if we don't talk, if us feminines don't talk, they're not gonna fucking know. You know, like, and I feel like your person's kind of overthinking things and you're expecting him to feel something intuitively, but he's not. Okay, but he does want to make things right with you. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of masculine energies that are very well connected with their feminines. That's not what I'm saying. But there's also a lot of masculine energies that are not connected with their feminine energy at all. So it just depends on your situation. Holy hot damn, folks. Jenny Plays. Oh, that's a good name. Jenny Plays. So your question is, should I go back to the Sagittarius and give it another chance? You're a Scorpio. Scorpio and Sagittarius, does that work? I feel like your Sagittarius may not give you the emotional fulfillment you're needing. But anyway, should she go back to the Sagittarius? Should Jenny Plays go back to the Sagittarius? Nope. 10 of Swords. This is something that's done and done. Look for something new. Look for something that actually gets you excited and doesn't pull you through the mud, doesn't make you fight tooth and nail for every form of emotion. Okay? I do feel like this is something that is draining you. Okay? It's almost like there's some form of fact in the situation you're ignoring with the Hermit in reverse and the Magician in reverse. It's like you may feel like there's a possibility for things to change, but really you're powerless in the situation because you can't change someone's free will. You can't force someone to be someone they're not. And that's okay. That's the beauty. We all have free will and we're all different for a very specific reason. But there's main facts in the situation that you are ignoring. And this is something that's draining. This is something you just need to admit defeat in. Let this cycle come to an end. And drop it, because I feel like this is just not your door, to be quite honest with you. And I feel like a big part of you is holding on to the situation because you are self-doubt. You're having a lot of self-doubt. The Magician in reverse can represent self-doubt and not really seeing your highest potential. Maybe you feel like past this person, there isn't anyone else, but there truly is. I can promise you. That's just how you're viewing the situation right now. Okay, you may have seen this person as your be all end all, but that's just your thoughts. That's just your worst case scenario way of thinking. You're ignoring big red flags in the situation. Don't cut yourself short. I mean, if this person doesn't meet your top 3 priorities in a relationship, cut the shit out. Okay, because if they can't meet the top 3, come on. Come on. It's just going to drain you. Sorry, guys. It's the beer talking. Okay, I've been drinking a couple beer, guys. I'm sorry. So Brianna B, what does this new Capricorn man want from you? Brianna B, what does the Capricorn man want from you? What does the Capricorn man want from Brianna B? What does the Capricorn man want from Brianna? So the High Priestess and the Ace of Cups. Okay, so with the 9 of Cups at the bottom, okay. King of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. Damn, Brianna, you're Capricorn. You make him very, very happy. Okay, you bring him a lot of emotional fulfillment here. He's definitely wanting a serious, legitimate start with you. You know, this is pure love. This is pure emotion. This isn't bullshit. This isn't games. This isn't lies. And on top of that, we have the 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, and the King of Wands. So, Brianna, there's something about you that really inspires this Capricorn male. Okay, he sees potential with you, and not only in love, but in business, possibly. Maybe you work with him where you guys share a lot of similar interests. He wants to build up with you. Okay, he sees you as his perfectly imperfect, the one that fits his puzzle perfectly. You are his dream come true. There's a lot of attraction here, yes, but there's also a lot of authentic love. There's a lot of happiness. And he He wants you to listen to your intuition about the situation. Maybe you've been making a lot of assumptions or pre-assumed judgments in regards to him, but he wants you to listen to his intuition because you make him very happy. Okay, this is something he's been thinking about for quite some time. He wants success with you. He really does. And he sees you as someone he could work up with. You know, he wants to build up with you. You are his wish fulfillment. Like, this is beautiful, Brianna. What are you pushing him away for? I'm just playing. But no, I honestly feel like there's like pure, authentic intentions here, okay? You make him very happy. He loves you. Sorry, guys. I know it's so tacky. I'm just like drinking beer. This is just Sunday night, guys, okay? Will my Pisces take action towards you, and will it lead to a long-term happy commitment? Well, I'll pull some cards. I really meant to just pull one card so I could get a bunch of people done, but will Roshini's Pisces take action toward her? And will it lead to a long-term commitment? 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords in reverse. So I feel like there is a third party that needs to be released, or someone needs to heal from a situation. What came out here? So there's definitely the potential for commitment. There's the potential for something very fulfilling between the two of you, Roshini. However, there's a lot of delays happening. There's a lot of blocks in communication happening, and someone's really starting to get bummed out about it, okay? Someone's starting to lack faith because they feel like they're not being recognized, okay? I do feel like it's your person, to be quite honest with you. With the 6 of Wands in reverse, they feel like they're not being recognized, appreciated, acknowledged. Someone could definitely feel stuck in this situation as well, or someone feels like they have no control in this situation, which is causing a lot of like blah energy, or having a hard time to be willing to work toward this situation. I feel like your person is having a hard time having faith because they don't feel like they have any control. And this Pisces person may feel like you're not paying any attention to them. And you need to pay attention to Pisces. I'm just saying, pay attention to the Pisces because there is a lot of potential here. This is something that it's not worth the playing hard to get about. It's really not. There's potential. However, whoever's putting blocks up to communication or confusing things by living an inauthentic life, yeah, playing a lot of head games, not being real, it's causing a lot of stale energy in this situation and in this connection. Okay, so will they take action? No. This Pisces will not take action because they feel like you're not appreciating them or wanting them, which is causing them to feel very unwanted or bummed out in regards to the situation. So until you can really somehow reinstate their reassurance in this situation, they're not going to move towards you. Okay? And someone does feel stuck in a situation, or they feel you are stuck in a situation. Okay. Is my Gemini ever going to take a relationship more seriously instead of casually? You are a Virgo. Okay. So will Heather's Gemini will Heather's Gemini take the relationship more seriously? Will Heather's Gemini take the relationship more seriously? Will Heather's Gemini take the relationship more seriously? 8 of Wands in reverse. There's definitely a lack of passion here between the two of you. Okay, there's a lack of passion. There's a lack of intimacy, possibly. Emperor in reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh. Okay, so Heather, what I get from this is someone feels taken advantage of in the situation, Heather, okay, financially. Okay, if your Gemini feels taken advantage of financially, it's almost making them abuse that. Okay. Heather, if your person is the financial provider in this relationship, they are using that as an excuse to not take things so seriously. And I know that sounds really bad, but I feel like this is something that has them drained, that has them feeling like this is something that they may possibly need to release. And with the Eight of Wands in reverse, there may be a lack of passion. There's a lack of authenticity in the situation that you guys have. And I do feel your Gemini is not taking responsibility for their actions, or they're not taking responsibility for this situation. Okay, with this Emperor in reverse, it's like someone that is really good at bossing people around, but not able to take their own advice or take accountability for their own actions. Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the Four of Swords in reverse. So there's definitely a financial issue here. Someone feels taken advantage of financially, and they're using it to justify any actions that may cause a damper on the situation, because they are exhausted by this. Your Gemini is not wanting to acknowledge this whole situation, but it's also not an excuse for your person to take advantage of their power or take advantage of the situation. Okay. So I honestly feel, I really do feel like you need to have like a serious talk with your Gemini, because they know exactly what they're doing. Okay. King of Pentacles in reverse and the Emperor in reverse, they know exactly what they're doing. They're abusing their power. They know they have the upper hand. And regardless of who the financial provider is, for whatever reason, they feel like that they have the upper hand. They feel like they can get away with whatever they're doing. It's like they're ignoring that obvious truth in this situation. Okay, there's definitely a lack of communication. But I really don't think, I mean, Emperor in reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse, I really don't think your Gemini is going to take it seriously if you don't have that adult conversation with them. You know, and actually allow them to feel consequences, you know? Because the Emperor in reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse, that's not a good energy to have. That's very stubborn. That's very egotistic. That's very controlling. That's someone that feels like they have the upper hand. So they constantly justify their actions. Okay. So don't allow your Gemini to make you feel like everything is their fault, for example, or everything is your fault. Okay. You need to have a conversation. I need some water. I got some water too, guys. Do I see Libra X coming back for Lexi Ray? What's good, guys? I hope you all are having a fantastic night. If you're just popping on, we're just doing this for something fun to do, because why not? This is Rose. We're in Rose's world tonight. Just chilling like villains. So, what question did I read? Do I see Libra X coming back for Lexi Ray? Do I see Libra X coming back for Lexi Ray? That was way too many. We do have the Nine of Swords that came out. Ace of Swords. Lexi Ray, we got a lazy lover here, okay? I don't mean to laugh, guys. My natural reaction is a laugh. I can't help it. Anyway, so we do have a lazy lover here. Okay, let's get another card. Yeah. So I feel like your person does want to come back. I really do. But with the Six of Swords in reverse and the Nine of Wands in reverse, it's like there's just so much lazy energy that comes along with this energy in itself. Okay, your person's not willing to do the work it takes. They don't have enough determination, willpower, whatever it is. If you have dealt with issues with this person in the past, those are more than likely going to repeat. Okay, with the Six of Swords in reverse, there's a lot of resistance to change. It's like you're dealing with a person that constantly finds a negative in the most positive situation. Okay, you're dealing with someone that's very resistant to any form of change. Okay, so if your person has to own up to anything to come back, or if they have to say sorry, it's like I don't feel like you're dealing with someone that's going to be willing to do that. And for you, my lovely Lexi Ray, this is causing you a hell of a lot of anxiety. And with the Nine of Cups in reverse, I feel like you may be looking for your happiness in someone else, and that's something that we really need to reconsider, because the problem is if you don't have all your cups filled on your own, you're sure as hell not going to have them filled with someone else. Okay, because you're going to be looking for them to fill your cups, and when they leave, you're going to be put back in this position where you feel like you need this person. And the problem is you can't find your happiness in anybody. You have to have all your cups filled on your own, and this person is creating a lot of blockages within your mind, within your own personal clarity, because they have you feeling like this is something that you did, when at the end of the day, they're just too fucking lazy to work for this. Okay, excuse my French. Okay, they're just too lazy to work for this, and you can't be feeling like this is something that is your fault. You got to focus. You got to be a little selfish right now. Because this is causing you to lack clarity and direction. Yeah, Five of Swords in reverse. This is something that you need to drop your swords and understand that it has nothing to do with the person or the situation. It's the fact that it just didn't align in the first place. And this person, like I said, the Six of Swords in reverse, look it up. It means laziness, resistance, not willing to put the effort, constantly going against the grain. It's like they're just not willing to give in here. They're not willing to bring some form of balanced effort. They're not willing to do the work. And it's just causing you to be stuck in your head, stressed out, lacking closure, lacking clarity, being stuck in your own personal life, feeling like it's something you did, when in reality, girl, you are beautiful all by your own damn self. And you can't find happiness in someone. You have to find happiness in yourself. I know that's easier said than done, because we all want someone to have to snuggle and, kiss, whatever it is. But it's like you really need to find your happy place. You need to really go to the whiteboard, think of something that really gets you excited, goals, dreams, desires, really focus on something that gets your attention away from the situation, because they're not doing shit all, but yet you feel like it's something you're doing that's causing them to not work on this. So it's reverse psychology, right? And your person's pro at it. Your person is very pro at manipulating the situation to make you feel like it's your fault when it's not. Okay? So drop your swords to this one. It's not worth it, I can promise you. Sorry, I need another pen. Oh yeah, sorry. What's good, guys? How y'all doing? How are y'all hanging out? I wish I could freaking play music. Jeez Louise. I may need to take a pee break, guys. Will the Sag reconcile with you? I'm making a mess, guys. Okay, I'm going to use a different deck. Anyways, ignore me, guys. Okay. Will the Sag reconcile with Pragna, spirits and guides? Will the Sag reconcile with Pragna? Will the Sag reconcile with Pragna? Ooh. Five of Swords in reverse wanted to come out, girly. Will the Sag reconcile with Pragna? I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, by the way. So actually, so there's definitely some truth that he wants to get off his chest. Okay, with the Five of Swords in reverse, your Sagittarius could have had quite an ego, okay, leading up along to this point. With Eight of Cups in reverse, this is something he does not want to walk away from. You do fulfill him. You do make him very happy. Ace of Wands, he's wanting to offer you a new beginning. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of attraction here, okay? You do make him very happy. However, I feel like in the past, his ego which possibly has been defending something that was completely empty, is realizing his ego, he's realizing, is not going to get him to his happy place. And I feel like whoever your Sagittarius is, they're wanting to drop their ego. They're wanting to drop their swords. They are, yeah. He's been thinking about you. Four of Swords and the Knight of Swords. He's been thinking about you here. He's been really reflecting. He may have even really entered a very humbling type of experiment, experience here. And he wants to communicate. I mean, look at this guy. He's running after he's just running. Okay, I don't know what the hell that is, to be quite honest with you. But he's running. He wants to deliver some truth. He wants to drop his ego. He wants to drop his swords. He's done with the drama. He's done trying to make you feel like he's right no matter what happens, because you make him very happy. There's a lot of attraction. There's a lot of passion between the two of you. And he does want a new beginning here. He does want a new beginning. And he wants to drop his ego. Okay? Yeah, this has possibly been something he's been contemplating for quite some time with the Two of Pentacles. It looks like he's rushing in, okay? Just give me a second, guys, okay? I'll be right back. Hey, y'all. Sorry. I know this is such an unprofessional video tonight, but who cares? That's the point. That is the point, y'all. So let's keep it going, okay? Holy. Estella Sousa. So your question is, should you stay with him or give up? Okay. Should Estella Sousa stay with him or give up, universe, spirits, and guides? Should Estella stay with him or give up? Should Estella stay with him or give up? Stella, I feel like you're holding on to a lot of hope here in this situation with the Page of Cups and the Three of Swords. I feel like you keep getting yourself wrapped up into a situation that may not even exist the way you feel it exists. You're just kind of holding on to a hope here, which I know is very painful. But let's get one more card. Yeah, Three of Cups in reverse and the Eight of Cups. So this is saying that you need to walk away from the situation. There's definitely, a lot of drama or negative energy, whether that's from external influences, whatever it is that's brought into this situation. But I feel like you're really holding on to an expectation or some form of hope with this person. And this is saying just look at what this person is showing you and not necessarily look at the hope or the idea, how you thought it would work out, and just look at what they're showing you. Okay. And it's saying to walk away. Okay, Estella? Lexi Bartels, your question is, does your Gemini want to talk to you about reconciling? Does your Gemini want to talk to you about reconciling? Sorry. How does Gemini feel? Okay. If you want to know about a Gemini, just message them. That's how Geminis communicate. So if you don't communicate with the Gemini, anyways, does Gemini want to talk to you about reconciling? Does Gemini want to reconcile with Lexi? What are their feelings toward this? So we have the Star card and the Queen of Wands in reverse with the Nine of Swords. So I feel like your Gemini is definitely stressed out about this. They're definitely spending a lot of time in their head. Okay, but with the Queen of Wands in reverse and the Star card, I feel like they're more so looking at this whole situation as a lesson because they feel like they're being played, or they feel like you're not being honest. They feel like you're playing a lot of head games with them, or it's like you're not taking the proper action to make things work with them. Okay, they do see, the problem is they did have a lot of hope with you, but you're causing them to be in their head because you're not taking action here with the Queen of Wands in reverse, or they feel like you're playing a lot of head games. Yeah, with the Strength card in reverse. So the Strength in reverse can be about fears, anxieties, doubting the whole situation. So if there is a lack of communication between the two of you, your Gemini is taking that as a sign that this is not supposed to work. Okay, so all I can say, if you haven't been taking action, if you've been expecting things to just kind of show up at your doorstep, just talk. Geminis love, they just want you to talk to them. They don't overthink it like some other signs can. Just message the Gemini. Okay, that's a collective message. Just message the Gemini, okay, because they feel like they're taking your lack of action as a sign that this is just a lesson they need to heal from, because they're spending way too much time in their head about it. And now they're starting to doubt the whole situation and realize how much it's impacting their life. Okay. Okie doke. Samantha Bruno, dying to know if my ex Leo will reach out. Okay, let's see. Will Samantha let's try that again. Will Samantha Bruno's Leo reach out? Will Samantha Bruno's Leo reach out? So we have the Five of Cups and the Five of Swords, okay? So I don't see it happening, okay? I feel like your person, Samantha, does have a lot of regrets with how a situation has happened, but they're not willing to take accountability for those regrets. They're not willing to look past the past and move forward. And with the Five of Swords, you know, your person has built a little bit of an ego, which isn't a bad thing, just as an overall protection of your energy. But the problem is your person is covering up real raw pain, real raw feelings with their ego. Okay. So I feel like there is some form of resistance to change on your person. With the Knight of Wands in reverse, they may be spending a lot of time showing off or trying to get your attention in not the greatest ways. Okay, so whatever front your Leo is putting on, they're more so trying to get your attention, or they're showing off. It's like they're not willing to drop their ego. They're not willing to drop their swords right now because, you know, they could be very well aware that there's something that they did wrong or they didn't handle the situation properly. And they are disappointed with how things are happening. But at the same time, it doesn't matter how someone feels or how someone feels about how a situation happened. If they're not willing to take accountability to fix things and make things right, then it's really, you know, something that needs to be a bygone. And if they're going to handle it by showing off or trying to let ego take over, it's not worth your attention. Okay. So I feel like your Leo is more so trying to get attention, trying to get you to forget about what they've done to you by trying to get your attention or make you jealous. Okay. With the Eight of Cups at the bottom, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like this is really something that you got to realize is not bringing you what you're needing to the table and to walk away, okay? Of course, you don't need to listen to me. I'm just saying, okay? Okay. So Janet, your question is, oh, I missed. Janet, where did you go, girl? Okay, so Janet Martinez, your question is, what does my boyfriend really feel for you? What does Janet's boyfriend really feel for her? What are his feelings toward Janet? What are Janet's boyfriends? Ooh, Janet, hot damn, we got the Lovers card, Janet. Ooh, he's pulled towards you. Okay. With the Three of Pentacles. So, Janet, your boyfriend feels like you guys have a very strong connection. You really make sense to him. The Three of Pentacles is like that Bonnie and Clyde energy. You guys may have differences, but somehow they come together to build up on something solid. You know, he may feel like you guys work well together, or you guys have a lot of potential in the entrepreneurship type of energy, you know, depending on if that's important to you or not. Let's get another card. With the Queen of Pentacles. So he may see you as someone very loyal, very faithful, very diligent as well. Okay. Janet, who's this boy? With the Moon card. Oh, he's a little shy, huh? He's a little shy. So, Janet, honestly, I feel like you got nothing to worry about. We have the Lovers, Three of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. So he sees you as someone that's wifey material. He sees you as someone that he could put a ring on it. You know what I mean? And he could feel secure in knowing that. He feels like you guys could build up together. He feels like you guys would make a good team. With the Lovers card, he does feel like you are a very strong soulmate connection. With the Moon energy, he may be, you know, more quiet or timid with his feelings. He may not be opening up or being as real with his feelings to the depth of how he feels them. But he does feel this. He really does. And I feel like there's a lot of potential here. Okay. Yeah. There's a lot of potential here. Just be careful to not make any judgments or assumptions on the situation, because that could really put a wall up between the two of you. If you feel like something is up, just say it, you know, just say it. but also don't say it in the way that it's fact, you know? Don't make people defend something that they shouldn't have to defend, but also have those conversations. Just be very assertive as to how you are approaching a situation, if that makes sense. But, you know, he sees you as someone that would make a very good mother to his kids, wifey material. Mm-hmm. Moonlight 444. So your question is leaving your marriage for the best. If you guys are just popping on, I am not favoring super chats. Okay, I'm sorry. I feel like that's not very fair, and this is really just meant for something fun. Okay, it's just meant for something fun. Okay. So Moonlight 444 is leaving my marriage the best. Let's see. Is leaving her marriage the best. What do we have for Moonlight 444? This is way too many. What do we have for Moonlight 444? Is leaving her marriage the best? Okay, so we have the Justice in reversed. Okay, so this can signify, you know, I mean, your divorce situation, you may experience more struggle than you would like, okay, in this whole divorce and legal system. However, I do feel like things will work out in your favor, okay? In regards to the marriage, I feel like there was an unfair situation in the marriage. There was a lack of equal give and take. There was a lack of balance between the two of you. And all it did was cause a lot of resentment and disconnection with your intuitive self, with your higher self, with your creative self. It just formed the resentment you developed with this person did cause a lot of walls and blockages, not only in your relationship, but in your higher self. Because just think about it. If all we're doing is spending a lot of time focusing on our relationship problems, we're really taking away time in our actual life, in really growing ourselves. And if you're in a relationship where you're spending more time focusing on the relationship problems and less on your actual life, you need to really reconsider that relationship, because guys, life is fucking amazing. And if you're in a relationship where it's constantly draining the energy out of you, that's not what you want to be in. That's not what life's about. You don't get a trophy at the end of the road when you've been with someone so long and you put up with their crap. No, life's about growing our spirit, thriving in an energy that's supporting of our spirit. And whatever situation you were in, it was not giving you what you're deserving of. And we also have the Ace of Wands and the Page of Wands. So new opportunities coming your way, something that's more authentic to yourself, passionate. And I feel like whatever this is, it's going to make you very happy. It's really going to allow you to connect with your higher self. This doesn't have to be love. This can be an opportunity, a project, a business opportunity, an idea, a seed that really stems so much excitement with you that it just makes you excited. It makes you realize, like, hey, why didn't I do this before? Okay, so was it for the best? I do feel like it was for the best. It's removing that resentment. It's removing those blockages that didn't have to be there in the first place, because it just wasn't. It was an imbalanced situation. Okay, but yeah, that's something I can't reinforce enough, guys. If you are in a relationship that you are focusing more on how crappy the relationship is, or this person's not doing this or that or this or that, you are taking away from your life. Relationships should be a team. It should not be that complicated. And you have a life to live, I'm just saying. Okay, so what do we have for, I'm not doing the signs, Rose. Okay, what's next? What's next, guys? So Kelly DeGrief, your question is, will he apologize and get insight, or are you really dealing with a narcissist? So the narcissist word is something that really irritates me because narcissists are way more rare than people like to think. Just because someone doesn't align with you doesn't make them a narcissist. Just because someone doesn't do things the way you want them to doesn't make them a narcissist. A narcissist is very, very rare. And just because there's narcissistic traits, because we all as human natures, as human beings, we carry narcissistic traits. Okay, we really do. But will he apologize? Like, I can't say I've ever met a narcissist in my life. And I've met a lot of people. And I mean, I would be very interested and intrigued to meet an actual narcissist. But I see the word narcissist so often. And people need to understand that there's people that are different than us for a reason. Okay. Will he apologize and get insight? Okay. Kelly DeGrief, will he apologize and get insight? So we have the Fool in reversed, 5 of Swords, and the 4 of Cups. So I really see him pushing this away. Fool in reversed, 5 of Swords, and 4 of Cups. I feel like he is more so pushing this away. He's pushing this away. He's not moving forward here. Give me another card. With the 2 of Cups in reverse. There is love here, Kelly. Okay. There is feelings here. I definitely wouldn't say he's a narcissist. There is feelings. He does feel, but there is a disalignment between the two of you. There's a disconnection. Okay, whether it's you're clashing in the way you feel, believe about certain ways of thinking. It's like he's having a hard time agreeing with whatever it is that you are trying to portray in the situation. Yeah, with the Devil in reverse. He sees this as something that's toxic that he needs to release from his life, okay? And as to you as well, 10 of Wands in reverse. I do feel like this is something that is just causing a burden for you and him. And yes, there's love, but in every relationship, we need all elements. We need air, fire, water, earth. We need a balance of emotion, intellect, financial stability, passion. We need a balance of it all. And yes, there's love here. I definitely wouldn't say he's a narcissist, but I feel like he's pushing this away. This is someone that's trying to not repeat past cycles. And if you do feel like he needs to apologize, he's not picking that up. Okay, he doesn't feel like he needs to apologize. And I feel like he's very discontent with how things are working out with the 4 of Cups. But I feel like this is something he's more so going to release out of his life, okay? I don't see him moving towards you. I do feel like there's love here with the 2 of Cups in reverse. This is saying there's love, but there's some form of disconnect or imbalance that could be salvaged, but he's not stepping up, okay? So whatever the situation is, whatever it is you're mad at him about, is it worth losing him, okay? Because I don't get very narcissistic traits here. And even when I read that comment, I immediately felt as though it wasn't narcissistic. It was an imbalance of beliefs or ways of thinking. Okay. So that's something you need to consider if it's willing to lose the person you're in love with over, So who's next? Sorry, guys. I just need to have a drink quick. Thank you, Kitty Cat, for moderating. I really appreciate it. So Coco Babe 105, your question is, can you tell me if the Gemini guy you're dealing with is coming back to apologize? We are not talking right now, and you always apologize first. So what do we have for Coco Babe, universe, spirits, and guides? What do we have for Coco Babe? 105. I do see a donation that came in, guys, and I really, really appreciate it. Okay. Man, I feel bad. Like, I am not really, I wasn't really preferencing super chats, guys. Okay. That's not, I said that from, I mean, I really appreciate it. I don't know how to handle these situations. Okay, so what do we have for Coco Babe 105? Is the Gemini Coco Babe is dealing with coming back to apologize. Is the Gemini Coco Babe is dealing with coming back to apologize. Ooh, we have the 5 of Cups, Queen of Swords, and the King of Swords. Oh, hot damn, Coco Babe. You guys are a power couple. Okay, I feel like your Gemini does have a lot of regret, a lot of disappointment with how a situation has played out. King of Cups in reverse and the Justice in reverse at the bottom. It's quite possible that your Gemini is very emotionally manipulative, okay? With the Justice in reverse, they may not be giving the situation what it's deserved. And with the King of Cups in reverse, your Gemini is very good at making you feel sorry, even if they're in the wrong, okay? And with the 5 of Cups, yes, deep down, they have a lot of regrets. They have a lot of disappointment with how a situation worked out. They may feel like they need to apologize, but they're coming off in this energy of, I'm right, okay? I'm right. You need to come to me. I mean, we do have the King of Swords here and the King of Swords. So this is a very well-suited couple. Ooh, huh. Coco Babe. So your Gemini is in love with you. 2 of Cups and the 8 of Cups in reversed. Your Gemini does not want to walk away from the situation. And I'll tell you what, okay? If your Gemini needs to apologize, just cut communication off. Cut communication off. If you're the one that always apologizes first, cut communication off, because deep down your Gemini knows that they did something wrong here. They really did. But they're in this energy where they feel like you are going to communicate. Okay, and with the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords and the 2 of Cups, you guys are very well suited, but you need to let your Gemini realize the consequence of their actions. Okay, so I would say your Gemini will come back to apologize, but you need to cut communication off. You need to stop trying to force it. Because it's almost like your Gemini is in this energy where they're expecting communication. They're expecting you to get over things. Even though with the 5 of Cups, they know 10 of Wands, 7 of Cups. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. It's like they're expecting more than they're giving in this situation. Okay, so your Gemini really does love you, but I feel like they're a little bit blinded right now. Okay, whether that's from ego, whether that's from feeling like you're going to communicate, whether that's from Gemini's natural instincts. Okay, you just got to cut communication off because they are expecting you to communicate. They're expecting you to communicate. So your Gemini does want to apologize. They understand they've done something wrong here, but it's like they're still in this energy where they feel like you're going to come to them, and you need to stand up for yourself and be like, hell no. If you're going to make things right, you need to come to me. Okay, I just need to take a minute, guys. Okay. I need to take a minute. What's that, 2020? Do Amal Allen regular? Will her and Ali be together? Sorry, guys, it's the beer. So, Amal, you're wanting to know if you and Ali will be together? Amal Allen? I need to switch cards. These ones are driving me nuts. Will Amal Allen and Ali be together, universe, spirits, and guides? Will Amal Allen and Ali be together? So Amal Allen. So we have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck in reverse. So I do feel like someone's resisting some form of change. Someone could feel stuck in a karmic situation as well. But we have the Five of Pentacles, the Hangman, the Ace of Wands in reverse, and the Hermit card. Okay, so I do feel if you want this situation, you're going to be waiting quite some time. You do feel abandoned, left out in the cold. You're almost trying to give this person the benefit of the doubt in order to allow it to fit better into the way you had hoped it would turn out. But unfortunately, this is something that I don't see having a lot of growth right now. With the Ace of Wands in reverse and with the Hermit card, this is saying that this connection, this person was put into your life to allow yourself to see and create your own light. Sometimes connections can be put into our life to make us feel like we need someone, when in reality, it's like the darkest moments, the moments where we feel abandoned, left out in the cold, hopeless, is the moments we have the opportunity to create our own light and allow that enlightenment to happen. Because as far as you two getting back together, I really don't see it happening. I don't see communication. I don't see growth. Okay. And I feel like it's like this is an opportunity from the universe saying, like, you know what's possible to feel, you know what's possible to happen in this lifetime, but now you got to create your own light. Now there's an opportunity to become enlightened to your higher self and to be able to take a situation and say, hey, this isn't giving me what I want. I need to build my own spiritual boundaries in regards to the situation, because I really don't see I don't feel like this is going to work out in your favor. I feel like it could, but again, when we're talking about two people, people have free will, okay? And everybody will always have the right to free will. It doesn't matter what people's highest potential is. You could have someone that is very well suited for you, but if they're not willing to put the energy into the situation, they could live their whole life being unhappy and not living their best life, and that's completely okay. That's their right. Okay, so I feel like this is an opportunity for you to become enlightened to your higher self, because I don't see this going anywhere. Okay. Sorry guys, it's going so quickly. So Alejandra, I love that name. I just wanted to say it. Alejandra Romero. I'm going to answer your question. Your question is, will my Gemini come back into your life? Okay. Will Alejandra's Gemini, I love that name. It reminds me of that Lady Gaga song, Alejandro. Alejandro. Anyway, will Alejandra's Gemini come back into her life? Will Alejandra's Gemini come back into her life? Ooh, oh. Ooh, Alejandra. Okay, let's get a couple more cards. So Alejandra's Gemini. Okay, so Alejandra, your Gemini is being forced to be put in their place in a sense. Okay, the first card that came out is the Tower. Okay, and then we have the Seven of Pentacles at the bottom. So your Gemini is being forced to reevaluate a situation. It's like they're forced to relook how they handled the situation, how you handled it. It's like they're really entering that 4D energy of judging the situation properly. And I feel like whatever situation your Gemini is going through, it's really putting them in a very humbling position, if you may, because I feel like they're realizing a lot about themselves and the situation. With the Four of Wands, I feel like you make your Gemini very happy. They're realizing where their heart lays. They're realizing what makes them truly happy. We do have the Temperance card and the Wheel of Fortune as well. This is spiritual growth, spiritual healing. Your Gemini is almost going through this huge wake-up call, huge realization about what's important for their soul and for the greater good of you and them in a sense. Okay. This is like really figuring out what elemental energies truly balance with them. And with the Wheel of Fortune, I do feel like destiny is at play. I feel like your Gemini is going to work out in your favor. Things are going to start shifting very quickly. I mean, with the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune and the Hermit card and the Temperance, your Gemini has went through a huge wake-up call, some form of enlightenment that made them realize that you do truly make them happy. This is where they want growth. This is where they want to invest their time in. Six of Cups, there's going to be a reconciliation, an apology possibly. Your Gemini may not be speaking right now per se in that hermit mode energy. It's like a very, they may even be dealing with a little bit of depression, to be quite honest with you, because this is a whole lot of energy. This is a lot of energy. This is them being forced to be put in their place and reevaluate, to rebuild, to recreate, to allow new opportunities, even between the two of you, to happen. Okay. So I do feel like things will work out between the two of you. There may be some form of reconciliation, some form of apology. And your Gemini is going through a huge wake up call right now. So your best bet is to just let them do their thing right now. Let them be in hermit mode because the universe is working in this situation. Okay. And they are definitely going through some form of huge awakening. Okay. It's a humbling experience. Okay, per se. Do you know what? I just want to say I love you guys. I really do. And I know it must be frustrating to know that I may not see your name. So I just want to say thank you for like chilling out and being here. If you guys just want to chat, I think I may read like one or two more people and then we can just chat if you want. How long have I been doing this? An hour and a half? Okay. So yeah, let's just read another person or so. I have no idea how I lasted this long because I've been drinking consistently, but we're good, guys. So the next question, let's see, who am I drawn to? So Kamichi Bay. Hey girl. So your question is, will you marry your boyfriend Roy? Does he have good intentions for you? Your name is Amy. So, Kamichi. So I just want to say I was just drawn to your name. I was drawn to your whole energy, your perspective, the way you said it in a sense. And I don't want to sound crazy or anything, but just know that I don't feel like you're giving yourself enough credit, okay? I don't feel like you're giving yourself enough credit. But let's see what the universe has to say. Will you marry your boyfriend Roy? With the Hermit in reverse, let's get another card. So, okay. So, Kamichi, sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, but with the Knight of Wands at the bottom, I do feel like the energy your boyfriend brings to the table, it's very pleasing. It gives you what you're needing in that moment in time. It's very convenient. He says all the right things, right? He does all the right things. He can solve any argument with very quick fixes, right? But with the Hermit in reverse and the hanged woman in reverse, I feel like there's something here you're not seeing clearly. Okay, there's some red flags with your boyfriend Roy that you're not seeing. And I'm not saying he's a bad person. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying, is this really the person you're wanting to marry in the first place? Because there's definitely some things you're ignoring here in the situation. I feel like your intuition is screaming at you in regards to the situation. With the Nine of Wands in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse, I feel like, yes, your boyfriend may come off very, he knows how to say the right things. He can sustain a certain amount of energy, so you can feel like he's going to be there. And I'm not saying that he's lying to you, but at the end of the day, I feel like I always say to people, write down the 3 top things you want in someone, not because your person's there and that's what they're bringing, but who the frig do you want to have in your person? Because I feel like main things that you want in your person that this person does not bring to the table. And don't you dare settle yourself for someone because they're there. Because I feel like your person talks up a big game, but at the end of the day, when you really settle down, they're not going to be willing to work for the situation. It's going to be an unrequited love situation. You're going to feel unfulfilled. It's going to take a hit to your self-worth because you feel like because this person's not acknowledging how truly amazing you are, there's something wrong with you, but that's not the case. There's nothing wrong with you. And I just wanted to say, when I seen your beautiful picture, I just think you are beautiful and your energy is beautiful. And I feel like this could almost turn into a very toxic situation. Okay? I feel like it could turn out into a very toxic situation. And don't try to make yourself different to fit his box. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Because at the get-go, at the beginning of all of this, before the marriage even happens, yes, it may be easier to just settle and to act like this is really what you're wanting, but there's something here that isn't there that you're really wanting. Okay? And you really need to listen to your intuition. And I know it sucks. I know you really have to embrace patience. But I feel like at the end of the day, this person is not going to bring you what it is you're wanting. They're not going to put the effort in, and it's going to turn out into an unrequited love type of situation. And it's going to make you feel like it's your fault when it's not your fault. It's just not meant to be. But you just got to be careful because that Knight of Wands at the bottom, he can be very persuading. He can woo you. He can say all the right things. He can cuddle you the right way. He can promise you things, but not really show up the way you need him to be. Okay? So in regards to the marriage, I feel like the marriage could happen, but should it happen is more so the question. Let's see. So Lala, Lala. How does your Cancer man feel about you? Will he commit? How does Lala C's Cancer man feel about her, universe, spirits, and guides? Will he commit? Sorry, guys. I had a couple beer, okay? Okay, so Lala. I do feel like your Cancer sees you as someone that's very loyal, very faithful, very grounded as well, very mature. You don't let your emotions take over, which he finds very sexy. I don't know if you are an earth sign or not, but you really embrace a lot of those earth-like qualities, okay? Or that's how he is seeing you. And he's almost very intrigued. If you can see the way this King of Wands is looking at the Queen of Pentacles, it's like, damn, this girl got it together. She can take care of her kiddos. She's badass. She's financially secure. You know, I feel like he is very, very attracted to you. There's a lot of passion here for sure. He does see you as someone, like I said, that's very mature, very loyal, financially abundant, someone that he can, you know, imagine putting a ring on it. You know what I'm saying? We do have the Wheel of Fortune here as well. So he definitely feels like things could work out for the two of you. Yeah, aw. We have the King of Pentacles here with the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so Lala, okay, what I get from this is like you are turning the King of Wands into the King of Pentacles. Okay, you're making this man want to show up a little bit more. You're making this man want to mature a little bit more. You're making this man want to suit up. Okay? It's like the King of Wands that used to get his way with the way he acted no longer works. He's realizing, no, I have to suit up. I have to mature a little bit. I have to be respectful. I have to, really get my shit together. He sees a lot of potential with you, Lala, with the Three of Pentacles. He wants to build up with you. He wants teamwork. This may be someone you work with or you share similar interests to the point that you guys can collab with those indifferences and work up to a very similar destination point. But, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. It's like you're turning this King of Wands into a very well-suited, mature, grounded, sexy, powerful individual, because it's like that's just what you do to this person. You make them want to be better. And that's what I always say. If you want to know if someone is good for you, whether it's a friend, whether it's a relationship, how do they make you feel? Do they want to make you do better with yourself? Do they want to make you do better with your life? Do they make you want to be a better person? Because those are things you need to ask yourself if you're wanting to know if someone's good for you. Even if it's just a friend, like you make this person want to be better. And it's sexy. This person wants to wife you up, okay? Sorry, guys. I'm crazy tonight. But with the Wheel of Fortune, he does really feel like this could work well for the both of you. And with the Three of Pentacles, he wants to build up with you. He really does. He wants to collab with you. Yeah, Four of Wands, marriage, happiness, celebrations. You make him happy. You kind of you make him feel like the things that maybe he once tried to hide is something that's so valuable. Ah, beautiful connections. It's good. It's good, Lala. But he will definitely commit to you. He wants to wife you up. Okay? If you want to be wiped up. I mean, marriage, you don't need marriage to be committed, to be quite honest with you. But anyways, guys, I think that's a wrap. That was a lot of freaking personal questions, guys, considering I'm so happy you guys popped on here, though. I really just wanted to have fun and, have a couple drinks and, answer some questions. So I really, really appreciate that. If you guys want to chit chat, I don't know if you want to chit chat or not, but yeah, that's really something I noticed like the past couple weeks, just in relationships in general, is I've developed a lot of friendships and things of that nature, and I'm like, I'm questioning myself. I'm like, is this person good for me? Is this friendship good for me? And then when you really think about it, does this person make me want to be better? Do they make me want to be a nicer person? Do they make me want to be a better person overall? And if the answer is yes, then they're good for you. Not necessarily, it doesn't have to be intimate, just even in a friendship, People jump on the intimacy factor a little too quickly sometimes. Like we can just have really authentic, energetic connections that just work, You've been the same way. Thank you, LA. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Peggy, girl. Today you were hanging out with Pisces and you were at the park when a beautiful swan came up to us very close. What does a swan mean? I'm not sure what the swan means. I really don't know what the swan means. I'm not great in the spirit animal aspect. D. Rebecca, that's a good attitude. It's good. Like I said, this was just something fun, guys, because I was having a couple of drinks, so I didn't want to actually charge people, when I'm drinking. So I don't get to drink very often, so I just thought it'd be fun to just kind of shoot the shit with y'all. How do you message Gemini if he has blocked me but wants to talk? Well, if a Gemini blocked you, they're trying to get your attention, like Loki. And if he really wants to talk to you, he'll unblock you. I promise. He'll unblock you. They do, but everything after they betray you, now everything is what if I decide wrong. I'm not sure, Tatiana, what you mean. Why am I feeling like something is wrong? I just don't have, you just don't have why you're feeling this way. Okay, well, Kirsten, let's just do an energy blockage, okay? Let's see what's blocking your energy. This will be the last one, okay? Let's do an energy blockage for Kirsten. I can't even talk properly right now. I'm on number 5. What do we have for Kirsten? Energy blockage for Kirsten, please. No, we're not ready yet. Okay, energy blockage for Kirsten. Ooh. The Death card wanted to come out. Sorry guys, this is very hard to do after having a couple drinks. But anyways, so what I get from this, Kirsten, is you're having a lot of internal conflict with the 7 of Swords, Wands in reversed. You're in a lot of self-denial about a situation here. You may be feeling like there's a situation that is very energetically nurturing to your soul. However, it's not. Okay, while I was shuffling the deck, the Strength card in reversed appeared multiple times, which would be saying that you're having a lot of self-doubt. Okay, and when I say self-doubt, it's not necessarily you're not confident in yourself, but there's a lot of self-doubt in whether something is good for you or not. Okay, it's like you're trying to move forward, you're trying to go on a whole new path, while at the same time holding on to the what ifs. Well, what if I was supposed to put energy into that? What if I was supposed to hold on to this person? What if I was supposed to do that job I wanted to do since I was a kid? There's something here you're holding on to in fear that it's what you're supposed to do, when at the end of the day, it's just draining you. It's having you feeling defeated. It's draining your energy. It's not thriving at all for your soul. And there's secrets, there's deception, but the only person you're being deceptive to is yourself, because it's like you've held on to it for so long that if you had to let it go, if you've had to move on from this certain situation, it's almost like an insult to yourself. You know, it's like you're having a hard time ascending and going with the punches in regards to your transformation that you're going through. Because I'll tell you what, you are becoming it's like you're becoming more wiser, more knowledgeable, more awoken to your higher self and what's good for you. But it's like your mind is still stuck on something in the past. You know, the what ifs, whether it's in regards to love or work, whatever it may be, it's really causing this Empress to not be able to thrive to her fullest potential. The what ifs is killing you right now. And you do have options. You do have options. And sometimes we feel because we have options, it's like it's possible that we make a wrong decision when that's not true. You just got to go with your gut. You got to go with your gut and understand that there's no wrong decision, just lessons. Everything comes with a lesson, no matter what decision we make. But you've already went through a transformation. You already low-key, intuitively know that there's something here you're holding on to that is draining you. But because you've been holding on to it for so long without any result, whether that's in work or love, you're having a hard time acknowledging to yourself that this isn't something you're meant to do. Maybe you've been in college for 3 years and you're realizing after 3 years in school, this isn't something that's making you happy. Now, how hard is it for someone that's been in school for 3 years to say, this isn't what I want to do? It's very fucking hard. But it's going to be more hard if you continue and continue with something that doesn't make you happy. Okay, and we got to understand that it's about the journey. It's not the destination point. It's about the journey, and the journey is what allows our spirit to grow. It has nothing to do with the paycheck. Has nothing to do with the journey or the destination in itself. It's about the lessons we come across on the path, and understand that you just got to trust your gut and stop lying to yourself about whatever this is. And whatever it is you're holding on to, it could be in regards to two lovers or two very different life paths, but you have changed. You are a different person. Stop trying to put this different, wiser soul into a smaller box because it's not going to work. It's going to feel suffocated. Okay? So I hope that helps you. Yes, you're stuck in the what if, just don't know how to let go, but you're trying. I'm following my gut feeling. You're holding on to a relationship which is toxic. Yeah. And I'm telling you, I mean, it's very hard. It is very hard, but you can't get stuck in the what ifs. You just got to act on how you feel and hope for the best. Okay. I mean, that's probably not the best advice, but that's all I got right now. Okay. So guys, that's a wrap. I think I'm about done. Okay, so I think I'm gonna get out of here, to be quite honest with you, because I can barely talk right now. You know what I'm saying? I can barely talk, guys. So what is spirit advice? I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Okay, I don't know what to talk about, to be honest with you. I don't know what to talk about. This was fun, wasn't it? I don't know. I just think it was a more chill environment. It was just, something fun to do on a Sunday. Okay. And I really, really appreciate everybody's super chats. And I apologize if I never read you. It's just, see, if I said that I was gonna, I don't know. I normally don't do this. So I don't know what the protocol is in regards to like answering questions live. I just know that I didn't want to preference super chats because, well, I've had a few drinks, so you know. Anyways, I'm going to get out of here, okay? Yeah, I'm actually probably going to, chill out and go to sleep, to be quite honest with you. Thank you, Jacqueline girl. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here, okay? I love you guys and thanks for the support. Okay.